Wow. We thought there was definitely the possibility, but I have to wonder if you're gonna do this, why not pick the Karma early?
And he's
They should know Sven Skaren is here though.
Well, they were spotted onto Sven. Stark is going to body slam away, holds onto his flash for a very long time. Flash forward from Hornsa, dredge lies under the tower. The power slows down.
Are you crazy?
Tower.
Are you
What?
Do you really disrespect the top laner so much that you don't think he's gonna?
Then Hutzer hitched after his flash and did not dredge line in the first place, but even then, it should be dodged.
Look at the damage down in the bottom lane. Archie and Slay. Whoa! Here comes Levi. He hops in only to flash out. Screw
Here's
it.
Stark.
Stark is going to teleport in. Gigabyte
Ari's
Marines.
on the way!
They are going ham. Optimus is looking for a target. Biofrost is down. 2-0. Gigabyte Marines.
And this is exactly what he at 8 minutes.
And Stark took so much damage before.
Round 2, he's got ultimate up.
Dredge line this time round connects. Sven Skaren takes the turret aggro. The turret shot takes him down though, and it's a 1-for-1.
Oh, I saw the big play for a double kill.
Wild Turtle, level 6 to level 9. Stark though,
Yes.
only got the cowl to
He's
work
using the
with.
minions.
His ultimate is going to come up. The minions are helping him out. Wild Turtle summon a heal. Tidal wave as well. Minions helping out. It takes a 3-man TSM gang to take down Stark.
That's because it is all PU5 in the start. The first week, Bjergsen no cleanse.
Oh, this is very scary. Sven Skaren's taking a lot of damage. Wild Growth brings him up. The charm is flashed away from, but it's Levi that gets a kill into Sven Skaren. Jungler on jungler. Slay's going to go down to the mine. Hornsa sends it flying. It's a 2-for-1 though, as Wild Turtle also dropped in the back end.
Gigabyte Marines much faster to that fight. Now it's a wave clear struggle in this mid lane.
All right, Hornsa may get rooted in place by Archie. He does indeed defensive flash away. Aqua Prison slows the Marines' assault.
Oh, he's fishing.
All right, there's the dredge line. Optimus over the wall. He's got Biofrost, but the tidal wave slowed down the Marines. Hornsa is dropped. Levi takes a couple of tower shots as Optimus dove too deep. The rat-a-tat-tat spray and pray from Wild Turtle has got himself a kill on the board onto Optimus. Flash forward. That's a double kill. Looking for Archie, but he's able to escape.
TSM at a high level, but double TP's coming in. TSM is actually forcing.
All right, Hornsa's looking for Slay. He's already used that depth charge. TSM a little bit split up, and they've killed Archie. That's one of the shielders gone. Chain of Corruption's going to slow down TSM's re-engage, and Optimus is on the back end. He's been exhausted. The damage is there. Wild Turtle gets a kill into Stark, and Team Solo mid.
Turtle has also gone Phantom Dancer instead of the Runance Hurricane we expected. There's the pick!
Oh, get done, but he survives! Bjergsen with the Wild Growth manages to stay alive. Levi and Optimus, the double bubble is so much trouble for the Marines. TSM and the Marines are trading, damaging cooldowns, but nobody is dead yet. Hornsa flashes away with his life, finally goes down. One more auto from Slay.
And again, here we see it. Gigabyte Marines, they want to fight. They obviously don't want to
And Optimus, he's not been able to find those picks. He's not been able to assassinate people for a long time. Levi's going to do his best. Where's the charm? Going to go a little bit wide. No,
Turtle!
Caught Turtle! He survives a few seconds longer, but TSM lose 2. Wild Turtle had Flash, and he was still caught.
Flash, QSS, both available, and he ends up going down. It can't happen for TSM compositions that the AD carry dies first.
That is the pick that Gigabyte Marines was waiting to have happen, and that's also why so many people are hesitant to think of Wild Turtle in this protection position, because he does get caught out and because it happened right there.
They actually saw Ari walk by a ward, real difficult to sit and defend against Supermans and the push. They're going for a fight though.
They are indeed. Slay's going to flash away, gets caught up by the depth charge. Archie actually flashes forward, but look at the damage onto Biofrost and Sven Skaren. Archie's buying time because down in the bottom lane, Stark is on the inhibitor turret.
Totally failed engage by TSM, and Gigabyte Marines stay
Archie's alive!
steady. They're getting all the turrets.
How the hell did Archie survive? He's run all the way around behind Team Solo mid. Tidal wave comes down. Dredge line onto Slay. Collateral damage as well. Slay will go down. TSM are buying some time. No inhibitor has fallen yet.
Ari's back in base. Gigabyte Marines did not want to re-engage after Slay got caught. They just gave away a few kills now to TSM. Yes, they got some inhibitor turrets. No inhibs died yet. Few more kills.
Oh, that's exactly what happened to Slay. All right, we rejoin the action, and Svensker is looking for Archie. Chain of Corruption is going to start.
Whoa, Wild Turtle flashes in!
Wild Turtle's gone forward. Big core time survives long enough to get 2 more kills for TSM. Here comes Optimus. He's looking for Biofrost. He'll find him with a Spirit Rush. Now Levi tries to find Wild Turtle. He gets dropped. The GA is popped. Stark and Optimus looking to get damage across TSM. Very good depth charge, but Bjergsen's running for his life. Stark will look to get shut down. The Contaminate takes him out.
Everyone has always been telling Wild Turtle, don't flash in. Turns out, you just need to perform here and now. Stark teleports in the mid lane. TSM sees that, tries to start a fight.
All right, let's go for it. Optimus gets a Chalma to Wild Turtle. This time the cleanse is good, but the damage is too high. Redemption's gonna come down and heal up the Marines. The Marines get 2. Death time is 50 seconds, 40 seconds. The barrel holds Bjergsen in place. He's already used the Wild Growth. Another body slam connects. So does the Chain of Corruption. Bjergsen is down. The Marines have 3.
That could very well be it. 4 down, 5 alive. No turrets in front of the inhibitors. Minion wave on.
He wants to take down the support. Gets caught up by the Aqua Prison before leaping forward. Nexus turret number 1 is down. Nexus turret number 2 is down. The Gigabyte Marines are looking for revenge. Wild Turtle gets a kill to Archie. But look at the Nexus. Look at the Nexus. The Marines take down TSM.
And this is not an upset. These 2 teams were so even in the play-ins. Everyone knew that these would be 2 of the teams who really need early wins to try and make top 4. So it doesn't matter how you win. As long as you win this game against the Gigabyte Marines, then you've done everything you needed to do.
And you can tell it's not an upset by the way the Gigabyte Marines responded after that win. Yes, they're happy, but it's not the crazy flying
coming through, or maybe just not particularly versed in the matchup. Honestly, though,
Gold player, nothing comes out of that one.
And as expected, they're going super heavy on this top lane, and Levi's
Levi's
going up
wave,
there.
though. He's taking a whole bunch of damage, but really Levi's there. There's a flash chase. Goes for David, picks it up. First blood into the Marine.
That extra ward experience.
Optimus, the guaranteed level 3 that Kobe so fawns after very often, and it helps a lot.
See, no MR for Levi, means he could be going down, and he does. The kill comes through to Peanut. Faker survives the encounter as well, walks away pretty cleanly with an assist in his belt. And that means gold lead now for SK.
There and secure the push off of this turret. Levi comes in.
Oh, Peanut. Minuet wasn't there in time, so Peanut took a lot of damage coming into that one. And he actually lays Levi. Oh, he's going to take down Hooney, who pulled Acro with the flame spitter. Hooney donates the kill over.
Yeah, but he was trying to help opening.
He dodges the stun, crucial by Faker to not get stunned right there, jumps in, look at the damage output he's got, be careful. Holds back in, not into attack range though, the flash to follow. Faker's got no more escapes left, but look at the move speed he's got, the flash, the chase, Optimus gets it, Peanut will get him back for it, you gotta imagine. The 1-for-1.
Worth it, he killed Faker. Able to flash under the turret there, and that is what
No
Optimus...
ulti or no summoners. Well, the enemy Echo has no ulti either. Immediate pressure right here. And meanwhile, top lane as well.
Uh-oh, stun's gonna get him. Optimus is not long for the world. Timewinder's there. The trade kill not quite gonna happen. Nice job with the ulti.
The
Comes right back into it.
ramifications.
A quick stun gets him away. Bang. Not gonna find much more to do, but Peanut looking for the kickback's gonna find it. Levi is gone. Cooper 0 SKT. Now they've got control.
What are you...
Jeez.
Well said, well said. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Forcing the flash. Q's not quite going to land. The trade back into Bang. Looking for the kill. Slay doesn't quite have the damage. He's going to go down. Another one picked up. And Archie's next up on the chopping block. Going to look for the Q. He's going to get flash tanked by Peanut. Tries to do this one. A knockback in from Stark. Peanut's one hit away from dead. Look at that in the bot lane. Peanut turns it around anyway. 7-5 SKT.
What?
More action on the top lane here. Faker's in, Hooney's in, Levi's alone.
Here comes the dive out of that one. Gonna get away from the equalizer for now. Looking for damage on a Faker. Misses the Q. Oh, he gets him back for it. Looks like the ulti was not even pressed. I think it was up, so Levi does get a trade kill. Right now. And here comes the arrows. Gonna land the stun on a Bang. Here comes the power, the shield, the run, and they're gonna look to take this one down. The flash Slay goes on the side of it. They're gonna take down Bang, but the first kill has come through anyway. It's a 1-for-1 despite the fact that it was an ulti landing. Now Optimus going for a bit more on a Peanut. Exhaust his zombie. He's kicked into range of Faker. His days are never gets the kill first off, so you can't complain about that one too badly. 2 for 2 overall, though.
Meanwhile,
Right equal.
in the top lane, Stark had to flash to cancel Hooney's teleport because he was going to completely swing around that play in the bottom lane.
And that was actually a pretty big pickup as far as, getting the kill streak ender there for Optimus, even though he does go down in the 1v1 and had to use his exhaust.
Stark looks for the damage, he gets it in the solo kill under the turret, survives it, doesn't even need a Hex Trigger, that's full damage!
Yes, Jace can just destroy turrets, but actually Faker now is slaying his sights, and remember, he flashed forward in the last engage.
Add an ED to the end one, it's going to be slayed right now. Faker picks him up easily peasy, 1-0, not even a... Kobe's dying next to me.
Somehow the Marines, they're still kind of sticking in there.
Root onto Bang, does have heal, doesn't have flash, and that's going to last for too long, and this one kill picked up 1-0. Here comes Peanut on the backside though, kicks him into the wall. Archie going to take a lot of damage, that's the shield that'll keep him alive, and Archie's going to survive. Just kidding, it's a Huni roasted Peanut combo to take down one, and now it's Stark running out of life. Several kills now picked up. SKT looking to keep the chase going. Collateral damage hoping that Levi is not, that as he runs away from this one. Still advantage SKT,
Flash.
2 for 1. Good flash get away, Huni not quite in range, I think. And a bird comes across the map, but now Levi knocked into the air, still running away for his life, and he's going to survive it.
And these are not just random fights that the Marines are taking, though. Even though SKT has the answer ready, they get Bang's flash both at once. Hang on. Optimus with the confidence.
Flash ult should be enough. The Hex Trigger's there, though, and there's too much shielding now. Optimus with Ignite doesn't have the damage, doesn't have Ignite. Peanut survives just barely.
Just targeting Huni. Optimus is going to try and shove him under the turret so that Levi can get in there for damage.
Putting a damage onto Huni. Here comes the rest of it. There's the collateral, and there's one picked up. On the other side of the map, it's another kill. Just everyone fighting all the time. 26 kills in 20 minutes, looking for more on the top side.
They teleported Stark in, and he's joining.
Not going to get the stun on Levi just yet, but he's running out of health pretty rapidly. Still a lot of punishment. Faker's going to ult back in, gets the kill and a rampage on that one. Stun on a wolf, but supports are not the ideal kills. The chase is through for Peanut. Looks for more. Stark can't find it at all. It's a double. Faker staying alive with the Zonias. Now on to Baron.
The main consistency with these plans from the Marines is that there's no exit plan. They're all about focusing on the kill. Here we go, though. The only person left up for the Marines would be the Ashe, and no
Also-
arrow available.
Also, the consistency in their plans is that their AD carry is not invited to the party. It's like it's a two-man collapse.
Teleport here from Faker, actually collapsing on Stark.
For the surround on this one, he's going to be running out of life pretty rapidly. Here gets the knockback on a Huni. Snipes going to land, and here comes Faker to make it all happen, and Bang gets the kill credit.
And that's the difference between SKT and the Marines. For SKT, they may get kills on the
Power play.
Grabbing this one, Peanut looks to threaten, goes for the play. Nice damage on Archie. Won't go for the kick just yet, but already the depth of the mid laner is there, and Slay forced to retreat as well. Faker wants in, gets the double kill, looks for that one. Peanut, the knockback, the chase through, gets a third on this. Into the back line they go, a miss in the collateral damage. Faker running low, pops Seal to stay alive a bit longer, and now forced to retreat away. Pulls Zagger with the Q, couple more shots will do it. Levi can't quite get the kill picked up. Inhibitor goes down. It's already been the 4-0 though, and there's nothing else to do. SKT able to move to kill towards the triple Mountain Drake. They'll kill him fast. Not going to get the stun, but Faker on the back line will right back out and says maybe it was a bit much for me, but now Optimus found out. Here, force the flash wall, still burns down. Huni gets the kill. 1-0 so far. Turret still in their sights. Hasn't taken too much damage yet, but it will shortly. Another shield in for Faker. Looks to go in the back line. This time around, though, no ult. He's got to be a bit more careful. Is rooted. Zonia's on, and not going to be enough damage to kill him off, and the kill comes through. One is traded back by Stark, but it's 3 for 1 so far. With a 4v2, and into the Nexus turrets they go. SKT going to close it out. Going to start out the mid-season invitational 2-0. They've only got a few more opponents left to kill before they ensure themselves that first place spot so far. GigaMite Marines did get that upset win over TSM earlier. They will end the day 1-1, but SKT take care of business. The perfectly synced Flare is there. 2-0 SKT.
And the last fight was, while they were super far ahead, a good example of why SKT is so dominant, because they move so fluidly in and out of fights. It seems like one guy is always controlling these 5 units, and the end result is that there's so much space being created for the AD carry to have his mark on that game. That seems to be the one consistent part here. Bang and Wolf working together as Faker dives in, Huni dives in and out, but he's constantly having that real high uptime that Kobe loves to talk about.
One of the things I hear,
If you want to face off against Flashers in the mid game, but early on they can still have those signature aggressive moves with picks moving around the map, and kind of challenging convention here.
Yeah, no, Flash is still level 1.
MMD, yeah, gonna have to run out of the way. Stark gonna look to tank it up. Archie actually starting it off, but MMD absolutely dead!
Because this goes back to the fundamentals of the lane swap. You split up the map completely because there's always a counter. That doesn't matter because we're fighting topside.
Yeah, TP gank here. Todd's gonna start it up. MMD getting cocooned up as well. Knock over the Johnson spot. And oh, Optimus gonna swoop in for the kill. Locked him down with a chain and grabs it.
That dive, they made it look so...
I actually fall victim to exactly that right now.
Play starting here. They're trying to get out. Arrow gonna force Sword Art Splash. Optimus the cast fighting on the other side. Betty in aggressively, but Casa gets damaged back down onto the LeBlanc. Here's MMD arriving with the stand united, but Galio is going to come down as well. MMD knocked up by the ulti and now forced to clutch the wall. Starkto flash torn in with the ultimate justice punch. MMD goes down. Swordart going to try and lock one more, but Optimus has caught the support, and that's yet another kill. Gigabyte Marines answer 2 clean ones.
Such a good fight for Gigabyte Marines, but that's exactly the wrong direction.
In an aggressive way, and they just do it. It's just so much fun to watch.
And we have to note the pressure is so much on Flash Wolves right now to respond.
Casa, oh, that's the arrow! That's an Archie able to get the kill on the other side. Beautiful combo by Gigabyte Marines.
And Flash Wolves is completely on the back foot. How can they survive this? Here comes Gigabyte Marines again.
Dive coming in. There it is from Stark. Justice Punch knocks up MMD. Damage is there from Winds of War, and Slay does exactly that.
Yes. How many teams do Gigabyte Marines have to do this to? Galio in their matchups, and this is something they have clearly picked up throughout, and they're playing it quite well.
This is a 1v4 that's about to start, I think. Karma rotating up as well. Sorta gonna lock him down the roof. Gets a couple taunts. Might take a little while, but he looks pretty dead. Starky's gonna finally fall.
The map wasn't set up for the cross map.
The map is completely dark right now.
It's been dark for a while.
Ooh, that's a catch move in a Sorta. There's a kill. Galio coming in as well. That's gonna force Casa to get out of there.
And that's just when you have to gamble. You know, this team, you can see always on the timers. Their strength lines in the early game and their dominance, and MMD is feeling just exactly
Gunblade
that.
popped, and that's an easy pick. I mean, LeBlanc at least is good at the best of times. Gunblade's gonna make that even easier.
Luckily, it's still pick o'clock.
But so here's the setup again. Just creating pressure in every single lane. Find picks if you can get him, and maybe Casa's the next victim. Betty shifts out from under the cocoon. Galio's coming in from a LeBlanc mimic. That was sick. Flash taunt, Sword Art dead. Betty gonna get knocked up there as well. And now the fight's continuing. Maple gonna try and dish out DPS. Stuck a little too far forward. Does go down to MMD. Optimus is one little Q on the Casa, and that might be almost all his health. Flash taunt. Oh, Slay could be the kill. Needs to take a little bit more, and there's Betty with the finishing blow. Optimus now has to flash out as well. Betty flashes in for the shutdown, and this is where it might all unravel. Maple realm whooping out of the way, gets over to the minions and flashes out. But Casa still there. Betty moving the skill shot. He's gonna try and take it down. He just gets the kill, but Betty seals the triple kill.
Yeah, getting that gold on Betty is actually very crucial when Gigabyte Marines stick around without
a pick here in the top lane. TP coming in as well. Maple gonna get chunked out. Stark should taunt him down, but the TP's gonna come in safe. MMD does get the taunt down onto Optimus, and that's gonna stop TPS for a while. Maple now gonna turn it back around, and Flash Wolves here first. Optimus really wants to kill, but he's not gonna get it. MMD grabs another. Stark goes down as well.
This is absolutely massive for the game. A failed pick, and that can mean actually that Flash Wolves can base.
Never want to shy away from a fight. Here's Optimus diving in. Arrow hits on the MMD. Chain gonna fight him. Cocoon piles in. Damage is pretty good. Galio gonna get the knock up just in time. Shut down, and now 5v4 Stark. Flash 3-man taunt in. Sword Art low. Knock up there from the Wild Group, but Slay needs to kite around Benny, trying to do what he can, but he gets shut down by Slay.
Still a big-time fight from Gigabyte Marines. They focus MMD before Flash was ready to come into the fight.
Yeah, Optimus comes with the...
Diving again. Casa, the target, but Arrow hits onto Casa still. Levi way too far forward, though. Galio ulti's going to help him repel up. Lots of cute interactions here.
They got to get out of here.
Yeah, to build on that.
Jen trying to fight.
Here's the TP back from Flash Wolves, though. Looking to cut up the back line. All Sponsors, but he dashes out. Tark's going to get another big taunt. Betty can't shift out in time to still get CC, but Gigabyte Marines needs to kill the front line. MMD does go down to the knockout of Justice Punch. Slay. So much damage is now stuck. He's going to get aggressive with the damage reductions out there from the Duran, but Betty still moving forward. Just not quite enough, and there's a redemption to reset it all for Flash Wolves. 2-1 trade, and now more. Betty looks for the last kill. Needs a Q. Doesn't land at Maple. Now the next contender, and there's the double he wanted.
Yeah, the Marines are not reading these team fights well. I'm thinking they didn't retreat in time, and it cost them the Baron Nashor. And again, when it all started, Stark was pathing to the bottom lane. He was going for the macro play to set up that side lane, and suddenly, Marines, they just pulled the trigger for no apparent reason. Because Flash was doing such
It's MMD! Stand United may have just saved his mid laner. Levi still chasing. There's another flash on Maple. All right, dead this time. Gonna lose the Baron buff and didn't get the mid turret. That's what he was staying for.
Yeah, greedy play by Maple there for his...
Well, the main game for them is fight. Just the side lanes, that's the other one. Now Optimus moving in. Tries to let down Betty. Stuck so aggressively far forward as Gigabyte Marines kind of zoning him off this turn. MMD with a good taunt though onto Levi.
Levi's down!
Take him down. Just not enough here. There's another kill. Caster able to get that. Optimus forced to flash, and now Slay completely got out of position. Just going to get slowed down a little bit by Sword Art. Might make it out alive, but Optimus busy farming Raptors on the top end of the fight, and Betty is still chasing them.
That's the thing with this LeBlanc Galio combo in the late game. If they can just force another fight here, they want that.
If Levi can steal this or win a fight here, it would be huge for him, but this is right. Flash was going for the
Back.
fight.
Galio ulti going to try and cut them off, but it's pretty defensive looking. Gigabyte Marines might just still fight it, but MMD is real tanky.
This is what Flash Wolves want, though. The Elder Drake does not take them very low, and the more they can just poke 5v5 right here, the more advantage they become.
I think Gigabyte Marines might have given it up already. Elder Dragon's still taking aggro, so they can go back onto it. Gigabyte Marines, they don't want to concede, but they might have to. Maple maybe caught here. Optimus looking for the snare down. Snot looking to land. MMD able to peel it off and take down Optimus. And now Betty just firing away into Cocoon, but Stark going to get chased out of the pit. Elder Dragon finally resets, but the catches are too many. Archie goes down to Maple after a realm war. There's another kill. The double picked up for Rise. And now Maple chased down with a GA. Gonna lose it and gonna lose his second life.
Yeah, the Flashos really understood the ebbs and flow of this Dragon contest, and they dance around beautifully around the pressure, never allowing.
Just finding MMD, who's kind of buying time for the rest of his team. There's one Nexus turret down. Stark gonna get taunted up, and he's got some damage reductions. He flashes out of the way, but Flashwolves gonna take him down, complete the ace, and take down the Nexus. Flashwolves finally on the board here at MSI.
Wolves find their first win of the group stage, so trying to recapture some of that success they had earlier in the tournament. Gigabyte Marines, that was close.
That was close, and as a neutral spectator, what this means for the tournament is even better. It's just Flash Wolves, they're back in the race. The Marines, they give us another great game with another different way to play League of Legends.
High lane swap early. Alt in on a LeBlanc clone with Galio.
I mean, that was the ability of this going top, but I would expect a Jace into the Cannon and the Fizz into the Taliyah.
This is definitely one of those ones where you feel like you have to wait until 20 seconds to really have reinforcements on this top turret are down, but the pathing from G2 defensively is very smart. No ability to take down the first break.
They see Optimus. This is going to give Perkz great time to farm in mid. Can they drop tricks here, though, to make use of the roam? Looks like he will go down, but it might just be Bards. No, Optimus flashes forward to get the kill, and that's first blood.
This is something the Gigabyte Marines can do with that wave push one. It's made to pay his bot lane. Stark's 1v2.
Whoa.
Does have ulti, remember, he's
Expect
6.
misses quite a damage flash forward from Stark as he feels like he can get the kill. But they did trade flashes to the skies in, and a quick E to the face should be the kill here for Expect. Gets the auto in, and the minions have de-aggroed.
Oh, that was pretty close there for Expect.
Got it.
Perkz will walk up as well. Every minute that piles on is bad for the Marines as well. He's just instantly dead.
He is eaten up by Chum the Waters. 22 seconds on that. You can see how early we are in the game for these.
Away from the Gigabyte Marines. Mid lane.
Chum the Waters onto Optimus. Oh, the double tap after he hits the ground. Perkz feels like he knows the capabilities and is using them to the max. Is hitting that ult on cooldown. Middy's in, can't get anywhere towards the turret. He's gonna get bounced back as well. Seismic shove, and the rest of the damage to take down Middy. Absolute Zero's already gonna do full damage after a few, but Trick keeps it to keep them in line. And he almost goes down for it. Yeah, it's gonna be Archie picking up the kill. And Expect now coming in slow. Will he go through the sky? He's still in the range mode. Didn't go to hammer. Gets himself taken down in a bit of a misplay from G2 as they feel like they had the follow-up.
And it really felt
Throwing down that Youmuu's to the skies can clear a fight, but this is the damage he was hoping to have. Perkz stopped under the turret. He's going to be taken down by Stark. Outplayed.
I don't know about that one from Perkz. I mean,
I'll hold the point though.
they're just so aggressive.
On the turret to the skies immediately. Seismic shoved back. Optimus wants a little bit of breathing room for himself.
That Bardal was so good to set it up from Archie, who has been everywhere this game. More conservative pick with this composition, but when you go for Assassins, you go for Broken. Is Gigabyte overstaying here? Doesn't look like it.
Could be. Expect onto Stark here. Stark throws down the ultimate. He's going to get some good stuns on Mega Inferno Bomb back. I feel like GAM's going to lose at least one here, but how much did they trade back? Slay is low. And with seeing Archie over the wall, they're going to decide to get out of this one.
And just the one for the Perkz here. The Infernal spawning means if he goes down, it could be trouble. Oh, what an ult, immuning that fish.
He's going to get blocked in by the wall as well if he can't be over it. Optimus takes the right side. Perkz is basically waiting on cooldowns right now. If the team can make it, this will be great. They're also going for Infernal. Trick's going to have it. Middy could get his escape here. And they're all working on different things as Perkz is able to get himself out alive. However, GAM over the wall like a freight train. And they're able to take down Dragon. Infernal goes to them. Trick just trying to use Absolute Zero to slow the team down, but really he puts himself down. 7-4. Gigabyte Marines take more control. TP top lane to stop the...
All the other teams were there are coming back and raising their head because we don't know much about this team, barring what we've seen since play-ins, but it's been damn impressive.
And that's what you use to your advantage, but an AD carry can always get caught out. And he does.
And now G2 have a single goal.
Left Will Kog'Maw on you, but they're looking for a catch.
Hit right out of the journey. He should be fine though. Archie's there with Levi. A nice wall here is going to cut off most of the team. Optimus has to make himself very scarce from this situation though. He's going to be going down to a Cathian surprise. I don't think the... No, it did not. The Shrine did not help him get speed as we watch the fight on the top side. Perks is going to have to be out of this one. Redemption coming down on him, so he'll be able to enter back into the fight from Mithy. Exhaust is still down if they try to get into the fight. Mithy will come out using that, but they are just getting melted as it begins. There's the journey through the wall. They can finish with the long range. Slay's going to put out the satchel. They're going to pop him back, but it's not even going to be needed. The double kill for Slay as Perks walks his way home.
The Bartle from Archie setting up 2 more kills. They chased down. This guy's playing insane.
That he has used the Bard, very much an edge meta pick, even with the extra buffs recently. There's no one here to contest. Perks can try something.
That's his ulti.
Some the Waters is in, it's on to Slay. Should be able to bounce back around. He's going to take one, but that's a 1-4-1. Here come the meat damage, boys.
Oh.
No, the double kill onto the Bard, and Perks gets out alive.
Are you kidding
I mean, bro.
He gets out and clears 2 Baron buffs.
Nuts.
And maybe Archie doesn't have that clip on his Bard highlight reel. It's front lane.
Optimus, Zanya's, Perks back right to the fight. He's going to delete Optimus. It's Perks onto Archie now with the rest of the team as Expect flies over the wall. That's a double kill. Trick's going to be able to hold down Levi and Slay. Looking to get the satchel in to help his teammate out, but Trick throwing down the Absolute Zero. It's going to be the absolute fight win here for G2. They back off a bit to clean up some waves, but they continue to grab kills without losing nearly anything.
I mean, Perks grabbing even more kills
Levi
is going to be so strong, and Levi coming in, he's going to look for more. Expect is hanging around.
I didn't say nearly anything as they go for Expect now. Levi starts to move in. Can he get the red buff proc? He does, but Sven has different...
Hasn't been their strongest point as Nunu's going to start snowballing.
He is a fast Expect coming in on the home guard. Stark has that ultimate down. He's looking for a position where he can actually get around the minions. No, he just goes for the fight. Trying to lifesteal, knows he's going down.
Getting a bit sloppy from Gigabyte Marines. Now the Baron targets by Trick starts to become relevant.
There's a hit. Slay does get over the wall. I don't know if they can save him, though. One last attack, and Perks, that'll be 2 times that he's gone a little too hard on the fight. Optimus now in there with the Weaver's wall. Trick throws down the ultimate just to get the slow in. And it looks like
a hunting mission is happening, but you never really show who's being hunted.
Oh, it's going to be Slay almost each time. Perks has his number. Does he enter into the base? He says inhibitor turret. What inhibitor turret? That's the Bard ultimate onto Archie. It doesn't even save him as Perks comes up with another one. Diagro's on the Zanyas. Sven maybe go down as he flashes over the wall nicely. Now Optimus is in hot water, and it's going to be Stark trying to come in and help. Here's Levi with the damage. Trick's in the base, and he can't find his way out, so it is going to be the cleanup. But it's going to be a 2 for 3.
Did Mithy stay around too long? If he gets tagged, he might get chased down here too. Perks over the wall, looking to turn this around though.
A fast start kid, Expect coming in. He can pop over the wall and slow him down with the playful Trickster, but he decides not to. They look for the full play where they might be able to push a wave in here and work more on the inhibitor.
The Fish Shark is almost back up the cooldown.
G2 know that Slay is recoiling, so they start the Baron.
Going to be Baron here for G2. They have weathered the storm themselves, but put up one hell of a fight here to put Gigabyte Marines in a bad spot. Baron for G2 as they can now work the lanes. We'll see the same thing now from Slay. He has finally finished his Zanyas on his last back.
TP coming in. They're going to look for the flank as Fizz has been chunked out.
Bard ultimate just missing. Oh, he's coming in so slow as he goes over the Voidooz, and they're going to get 1 kill over on the Mithy. Wild Growth already went out, so we'll be safe on that as the team can use the defense. But there is Perks. Can they turn it around? Levi trying to get to the front of the line, but they don't really have any speed steroids to catch up. And Trick and the rest of the team make it out safe, but what can the Marines get?
That Weaver's wall from Optimus completely locked Sven out of the fight. He wasn't able to auto-attack at all, and these Gigabyte Marines just keep finding plays.
Optimus gets himself in. Expect flashes out after to the skies. Trick here wants to slow the team once again. Living artillery onto Slay. One more shot, he would have been down. Messing around. Trick just trying to absorb a bit of damage. Forces his flash. Not huge for the Nunu, and looks like they will be able to finish off the turret. Expect not in long range form. Hammer form. Walk up to the inhib. Then he gets himself killed.
I mean, I'm right there with you, Azelle. We both got our hands up because Trick flashed
this
so fast, though.
Doesn't look like it.
Bard ultimate is there. decide not to use it. Is it used on the exit? It doesn't look like they have enough follow-up here with the HP bars of G2. They're just trying to keep him in range. Weaver's wall is going to be there in a second as Optimus is coming up from base. He throws it right below the team. Levi taking too much damage. Optimus may not have got there in time. Perks gets the hit from Slay. One more. Can he turn it around? Blindfold Trickster picks up that dangerous game, and he's still alive. Finally goes down. They're on to Optimus now, and G2 waited out the fight long enough to drop the Gigabyte Marines.
Big stuff for G2. Spend free hitting for the majority of it.
30 neck and neck were the kills. The fights 1-for-1 back and forth. The G2 continued to climb the ladder, continued to get that advantage over Gigabyte Marines, and they find themselves on the Nexus at 21-19. G2 Esports takes down Gigabyte Marines.
Gigabyte Marines will fall to 1 and 3, but it really feels like these honorable defeats that they now have piled 2 on, and of course the game against SKT are the difference between them accelerating to next week, accelerating to the top 4, and kind of being stopped. They've been so close so many times, touching distance against major regions around the world with thousands of fans is a win on a simple level for the Gigabyte Marines, but somehow I don't think they're going to be feeling that right this moment.
No, they definitely won't, but G2 is ecstatic to get this win. They moved to 2-2 in the group. They keep their hopes alive of moving forward, and so much pressure on these guys from their region to succeed, to reclaim that first pool seed at Worlds.
But my struggle right now is who am I excited about to be the contender to SKT, because this is 3.
He's cool. This laning phase sucked for him, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I would go with the longer range, the safer.
Little Lance. She seems to be winning that trade right now. Nami, of course, an extremely good early laner. The exhaust is on. Traded back into Mystic, who should not have gone into that one. You could not waste exhaust in the support. And the kill comes through. First blood to the Marines, looking for a bit more. Slay on the chase. One more auto, but boo. Okay, for himself. Good smite. Got to reset the rest of them, but that's fine. He's still ahead on Levi, but be careful. Optimus is here. He's in into a cupcake, and he's just gone. WE continuing to overstay.
What I tell you about stealing, freak?
Yeah, and now
this chase.
Levi, Stranglethorns are there, a lot of damage. Tidalwave going to buy a little bit of time, but they're on to Ben, who does get the Shen shield. Did they have enough damage? They actually do not. He gets away with it. Now Slay forced to run for his life. Going to stay alive with 500. Levi wants back in. Here comes the rest of the fight at start. Gets the double knockback. The taunt's still going to buy some time, and 957 trades the kill back, but he's going to lose his life for that one. Still worth it here on the side of the Marines, and they're going to find another one as Ben goes down. The solo kill for Optimus. Shea here to buy a bit back, but the ultimate to keep him alive and can't do it in time. That is a kill picked up. 3 for 2. The long play here. Marines still coming out ahead.
Yeah, they were staying around a little bit too long under the turret, trying to take it down, and a good move there from WE. Shea does get back in for an extra kill, and they're
Stark. He can get Stark, Flash, Eagle for the body, send the trading back, and they get him. That is not worth it there. Now Condi has to reload. He flashed in to kill himself. The chase is in for Levi. Gets the shield, gets a bit of a heal as well, and Condi gonna have the blast gun to get out.
Yep, they didn't get the slow on him frequently. That the long cooldown is actually very important on the Shen ultimate. As of right now, though, Stark trying to interrupt Condi.
Good damage on him. Heals a little bit from the smite on the blue buff, but still winning the trade a bit. Reloads, got some bullets. Here comes the arrow, not gonna land on a 1, but gets on a 957. Optimus still gets the kill with the long range Little Lance, I do believe.
Here comes the arrow that was actually not
And that is going to be the Rift Arrow.
Another Rift Herald here. Looks like it's going to Stark on this one for the top lane matchup. Nice bubble on to Slay. Shen arriving as well. No way out for Ash. Down he goes. And the bad guys get revenge here. Mystic.
Oh, he's
Smell of the death.
Actually,
Oh, he pulled aggro.
No
He got
flash
poison on. Cooldown for the Ash.
Yeah, it's a good flash, but look at the collapse here from Stark. He's going to get another.
Look at the damage output there. The assassination is in. Levi on the follow through. 0-0-5 and 4-0-1. This top half has been doing so well for the Marines.
quite an impact on the game, and teams just don't want to ban it away for some reason. Now Optimus.
Nice flash. The follow through is there. Shut down and a crucial kill over to Mystic. 2 of the 4 are on him. He's the one who's going to be fine. Looking for a bit more. Gets a slow. Takes him down. Solo kill on Archie. That's one back. Looking for the
He's in there
as well.
He's
Levi
in there.
wants in. Can't find the kill. Slow. But they do keep the turret alive, and here's the chase. Shea stunned in front of the turret. 2 more autos, 1 more. Can he get him? Yes, he does. Slay lives up to his name and takes him down.
Plus, they also sent Stark to the top side. They got enough.
Right by Marines.
Lands the chain into Optimus. The HP bar is low. Knockup's not going to stop the taunt out of 957. He's chunked down. 1 more spell will do it. He's going to be done. And there's the kill coming through to Shea.
These are the reasons that a lot of these leads do kind of just float away.
Attacks there, so it's an ulti down from Optimus. Here's Stark. Stark looking for the flank play, gets on the Mystic, explosive cast, lets him flash away in time. They don't find Condi either, nice taunt, and that's the tank just getting shredded now. Not quite knocked down, those Stranglestones gets a nice big knock. If they don't look at the kills yet though, but look at the damage of it coming through from Slay. Flashes forward, he's trying to get it, and they can't quite make it happen. They all slink away with a sliver of health, and WE able to find the first kill here. Levi needs to get the shot, and he's gonna make it a trade kill. Bot laner for top laner, and now support as Benzer picked up as well. The chase is in. Can they find Shie? Not just yet. Little Lance gets a bit of damage, but he's gonna stay alive. +1 though. Marines able to keep pushing.
And Slay, he saw that triple kill right in front of him, but he sadly went down in the end. It doesn't matter though, because GigaByte Marines, they want more.
They're gonna pick up Mystic, and they will do so. The forward chase is there with the last bit of mana. Levi comes in and gets it picked off. Ocean Drake for the region.
Come WE though.
Down 3 doesn't help. Condi's in range, does not have flash knocked away. There should be enough time. And this fight's gonna come through. Zyra secures, but a kill traded back. It's a 1-for-1 though. And 4v4 with Baron. GigaByte Marine still chasing on for the one more attack on the bend. They'll kill him off. Slay in the front, staying alive. The shields, the heal. He will not fall. And they're gonna kill absolutely everybody. GigaByte Marines smash the fight. Dark with the huge intercept. This is the last game of the first round robin. SKT are 5-0. Everyone else, here we go. Another fight on Condi, looking to take him out. The Shendel not going to buy him. Not enough time. Maybe it will, actually. Just barely walking away. 957 in front. Gets to the top. They can't get the kill onto Condi in the jungle, but look at this top side fight, though. Looking for the kill onto Shen. The damage coming through, and they find it. Levi is legendary. 10-0-2 on the Kha'Zix. He is massive, and Stark barely takes damage. Speaking of massive, Omnis is there. Stark lands the thing. They're going for the Nexus. They're trying to close it out. 20 seconds on the Shen respawn. How much damage can they get? Bubble lands on Levi. Burst damage is there. They pick him off at the 4v4. They got to be careful. Mystic staying alive just barely. But the fight continues anyway. Turret number 1 gonna fall. 10 seconds on the... We've had predictions for everyone else power ranking on these various squads.
There they go. Shie's on the outside, but Stark plays front line.
Here we go, stun onto Mystic. There comes the dog pile. He's deleted immediately. 2 for 0. There's nothing else to do. Archie gonna stay alive for a bit longer. 957. It's only Shie. That is it. The 4-5-way tie for second. GigaByte Marines knock down the LPL's WE. 14-1-3 for Levi. And we've got 5 teams tied for second.
Oh, it's just insane. The fact that we have 5 teams, the exact same score right now, and as you said before, it's honestly impossible to predict who will make it out.
The GigaByte Marines played so incredibly well this game. This was actually insane. Domination from beginning to end.
We talked about them not always being able to close.
Looking at it though, I actually like the Tillia more than the Syndra, so obviously Optimus is much smarter than I am. It just, any matchup where you
do like to go back to these, but not sure it's always the right choice.
Faker did not step back into the seismic shove, but it may not matter. Flash forward! Levi is a monster!
That was so well set up. So the early level 2 from the war.
Pressure from Peanut in the bottom lane.
So in a normal world, they win out here if Hootie can teleport, but here Levi is playing ultra aggressive.
Oh, the Sonic Wave connects. Levi, after being the hero, gets taken down by Peanuts.
So normally I would think that this is a pretty nice setup from Levi, but he doesn't have flash. You can't actually do that, and now their top laner is going to get corralled in Dove as well.
He's going down. Winter is coming, and SKT are looking for Stark's head. It's Peanut with his second kill of the game.
Yeah, you can never hold in a 2v3 configuration in a lane swap because of that coin. A 2v1 dive is the much harder of the two. Now, however, Stark's going top.
All right, 3v1 dive. Hootie, let's see what can happen. The Cosmic Binding connects, and Stark, after finishing the TP, he secures the kill. 1 turret shot, 2 turret shots. Hootie gets the trade.
He gets the revenge because the turret mounts up. It is definitely not a bug. Sometimes people complain.
And the Marines could not take a single tower. It started in much the same way. Look at this. Hootie's in trouble. He's already used that flash, remember, this time round. No binding connects Peanut. He's going to look for a kill reply. 7 kills, 4.5 minutes. Go for it.
I mean, the kills are getting traded pretty evenly, but the problem is, look at how much gold is going to be funneled into this Twitch. They already took the turrets. More fighting top.
Oh, my word. Peanut's got another. He's on a rampage. Before 5 minutes on the clock. Slay's run out of mana.
He went for the smite Q here. Now, Slay looking for the passive auto. Oh, Archie is actually getting punished really hard for not flashing that initial engage. Peanut, he's getting sucked in here.
Sonic Wave connects! Resonating strike for the snipe!
What can this guy do? 5-0 at 5 minutes?
Breaking point for this matchup. We see Optimus going down as well, but here's Peanut.
All right, gonna get interrupted. Peanut's gonna find at least one of those kills if he can catch Optimus. Sonic Wave needs to connect. The Dragon has been enlisted to help out the Gigabyte Marine. Sonic Wave finds his target. Peanut 6-0.
This is the level 5 jungler willingly engaging on a level 6 mid laner.
Who's decided to invade a little bit without support. I think at the minimap, Peanut actually was just north of him. Peanut's gonna find Archie. Gets his 7th kill. I did say Peanut was gonna get them to break the record.
Yeah, that is one more kill to tie the record now before 15. 2 more to break it.
All right, where is Peanut? I'm following him. 2 more to break it. 10 kills before 15 minutes is how they're gonna do it. Wolf is gonna look for Slay. He solos him 1v1 because of course that can happen. Tied for the most kills in MSI history. Optimus may give it up to Peanut to break the record in half the time.
I'm really hoping we don't see Peanut build a single defensive item this game.
All right, teleporting in for Wolf. He's going to get caught up by a seismic shove. This might be the 4th kill of the game. As Wolf is running away with that thick skin and the grey helmet. Bang! It's up in the top lane. It's a focus. Collateral damage comes down. Remember those alternate facts of the gold lead? This is Gigabyte Marines proving it. Peanut with a disengage ultimate follows in with the Sonic Wave and the resonating strike. The record is broken. Now Huni overheating with a flame spitter. He's looking to get another defensive flash.
They're actually doing it, the Gigabyte Marines. These utter nutters are about to ace SKT.
They're going to tower down.
Oh, no! 11!
Don't take the journey! Peanut is playing whack-a-mole with the Marines. 11-0 on Peanut's Lee Sin. We come out of a replay because, of course, the Marines are going to get a double kill. Naturally, Levi says, you know what, Peanut? I think you got a few kills. I want to try and match it. 6-2 right now.
Oh, Peanut is looking for the 1v2, but it's a 1v4. I'm not sure he realizes it as the Marines are closing in.
Oh, Peanut takes down Stock. Can he win a 1v3? I think he can.
Yeah. 4-man pinch.
Kills in a game at MSI was set by BRTT. It was 18. Peanut is getting close to that. 13-0. Tempered Fate locks him down.
1-2.5.
Archie's now the target. He's got no
Rest of
support.
SKT's here.
Peanut follows it through for his 14th kill. Wolf, is he going to steal it? He's got the Devour on. Actually, Huni does at the end. Okay, gonna finish that. 18 kills.
Peanut, Trevor, he sees the opening and he goes for it.
Oh, he does indeed. Huni's gonna snipe down Levi. Huni 3-4. He wants to get in on the action as well.
He gave Peanut an assist to using the turrets.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna have more fights because of course we are. Bang's looking for Stark. Stark actually cancels his ultimate, throws down a slicing maelstrom. Now Huni's under some pressure from Archie and Optimus. Peanut missed a skill shot. That's not something I've seen in 13 minutes. Now Wolf is gonna try to take the blast. Actually, Levi pops him backwards. Levi's gonna get through the grey health. Here comes Bang. Spray and Pray's already been used. End of the line. Wolf gets the flash and the heal from Bang. Wolf still stays. Just me greatly. Stark is looking to get roasted here by Huni. Actually, Huni with Blade of the Ruined King is in trouble. That's
Where is he?
Slicing Maelstrom in the overheat. Huni picks up the kill.
It was but a scratch for Huni. Fights his way out.
That's a turret. Just keeping, extending. Optimus is tagged. He's caught out.
And that's not the next kill for Peanut right there. Faker steals it away.
Huni. All right, Peanut, Sonic Wave, jumps onto Archie. Dragon's Rage, he's stunned against the wall. Peanut might go down. End of the line. Levi shuts him down.
And Archie almost died there, but Faker now in trouble.
All right, Wolf has been able to devour Faker. Gigabyte Marines don't know what retreat means.
5 or 6 minutes, something like that.
There has to be something wrong.
Performance dip for Peanut here.
Yeah, it's a pretty worrying trend.
It really, really is. Stark's not going to get run down here by Wolf and Bang. They pick it up relatively easily, despite the slicing Maelstrom. And yeah, 31 kills. And Wolf and Bang, they are the targets. Teleports coming down from Huni. They're not able to find a stun yet until Wolf and Bang. Huni shoots out the equalizer. Stark is being burned alive. Not gonna die just yet. Levi's up in the top. That's 1 and 2 for SKT.
Well played by Archie. He was looking for a double stun and then a really great positioning by Bang. He stayed just out of range for the second part of Part 2 to proc from top Kensha to him. And now Faker is looking for a kill of his own.
And he does it with the shockwave. Support picked up by, the first time these teams met. 37. It's on cooldown, I'm afraid. No,
Otherwise, that's exactly what would have happened.
it'll happen in the sequel. Right, it'll happen in the sequel.
There was no sequel.
Yeah, the sequels are very well.
They really have. Down the bottom lane, Stark's being jumped on here once again by Bang and Wolf. Levi's been exhausted. Look at that burst from Bang. I'd like to let you know, Crepo, that that dragon actually is amazing.
Yeah.
Right, Bang, 1-on-2. Levi's going to come in to help out, but I think Optimus may be dead before anything can happen. Collateral damage comes down. More of Mount Mortis saves Bang's life. Optimus tries to bait Bang. Seismic shove, though, misses its target. And Bang screams rat-a-tat-tat. Optimus goes splat. Wolf is eating some dinner. Then he takes down Levi in the back end of the fight.
Was he baiting, or was that a poison tick canceling his glide? I don't even know.
Could be that one, too.
Maybe it was low enough that he would die to the turret.
Tied for kills with their day one matchup. Flash forward from Bang. He's got a lot of life steal. That's going to break the record. Faker gets another 40 kills in 25 minutes. Every opportunity. All right, they've broken the record, unfortunately for Peanuts. He's going to need a quadra or a penta to break the most kills in a single game. Optimus is the target, gets booted backwards, he's flashed to safety. Faker's on a rampage. Not over yet. Faker attack and dissonance, sending the ball forward over and over. A tongue lashing and a whipping on a stop. Nexus turret number 1 goes down. Faker gets another. Under the fountain, the equalizer's burning down the Gigabyte Marines, and they are aced.
Peanut finds his 15th kill of the game, and that's it for the game.
SK Telecom knock over the second Nexus turret, and after 46 kills, remain undefeated at MSI 2017.
And it was a fun one. I mean, we got what we were expecting.
Sorry, you were expecting 46 kills?
I was expecting a bloodbath, and that is what was delivered to me. I loved the first matchup that they had. I loved the second, and I hope we get to see a third.
Look, they level 2 gang Faker. They made his bodyguard angry, and we see the ensuing results.
I just love the Marines. I'll say it. They are such an entertaining team to watch.
I think they're making a lot of fans here at MSI. These guys have been underestimated so many times. And yes, they got crushed by SKT, but they're putting up great performances against so many teams, and they're playing really fun games.
It's also a place
They left it up, TSM did, and having to play Syndra into the matchup. They let him blind pick the mid laner with half a mid lane ban.
See Sven walk over, though, which puts Bifrost in a dangerous spot.
Oh, he's going to get face checked right now. Suddenly they're all here, and Bifrost's going to flash, but the root is on, and the damage is there. That is the worst possible way to play level 1. Face check into a wall, holding up what
Perhaps, but then you wonder why they weren't there with 4 people or 5 to match it. Optimus getting aggressive.
And on to Bjergsen, red buff in for Levi, forcing the flash into this one. Couple more autos will do it. Here comes Sven, has the shield. He's the Q, he's gonna get him. He's gonna get the trade kill. Svensgaard gets a good early game.
What? Yeah, not only did Archie not get the first Q, he Mantra Q'd the Raptors, but Bifrost still has no flash from that level 1.
Exactly, flashing from the level 1. There's no way out for him. Quick kill comes through to Levi. Nothing he could possibly do about it. Good setup by Archie. Just the walk-up exhaust got the emblematic of that. Bifrost getting jumped on, does get away with it. The haste gets him out of this one, and nice trade by Wild Turtle. Gets a good amount of damage on that slay. The traps were there. Ignite's almost enough. Will he burn down? And yes, he does! What a nice shot there for TSM, getting that kill picked up.
a lot of progression here. Not only does Ignite...
Syndra, so definitely back to trying to be an active player.
Ooh, Archie. Damage, Archie is just gone. Biofrost gets the kill. This one slaying the chase, but Turtle with the flashy save, dodged the piercing arrow. And here comes Hansri. He's teleporting. He's level 6. He's got flash. There is no way out for Slay. Biofrost flash is a guarantee. Maybe a bit aggressive, and somehow Sven is caught alone at the top of the map. Loses his flash, still dies anyway. Trade for Bjergsen in the mid lane against
More than any Gigabyte Marines game we've seen.
And what's funny is that was the prediction that everyone had coming into the tournament. That, oh yeah, Marines are really aggressive. They're going to look for plays all the time. As long as you stop them, you're going to be okay. And like that, you might find the situations. Just ward your jungle. You'll find someone roaming. And yet so few teams were able to do that. So that was so nearly the catch on Wild Turtle. He just sidestepped the anchor toss. And here comes Hansri's pop ult. He wants in. Dashes forward. Finds a giant knockup from Lulu. Look at the burst damage of this one. Optimus trying to buy some time on the side. Nearly picks out Svensgaard. Can't quite get him. But it did kill off Hansri despite the wild growth. They took him down. The trade kill comes through for Bjergsen. Optimus still cutting in the sides. Can he get away from the CC though? He's been spotted. He's been ignited. They know where he is. Bjergsen flashes for the damage output. They're going to get him. He actually gets back out of a trap. Heads up play by Turtle to trap the distortion marker. And now they're going to keep going.
Firefrost one kick, and they actually may have found something in the mid lane.
Oh, they found a dead crocodile, turns him into a belt, but TSM still pushing up at the top side. Of course, it's 5v4. The TP is very far. It's back in the pit of the Rip-Tailed. Ulti comes in, can't quite kill off Levi. Here comes the teleport in for Hanser. He'll actually join the fight first. Oh, wow. Actually was staying alive. Sven getting the kill onto Optimus, and a catastrophically bad teleport means that Marines can't find the intro. Stunning up Bjergsen. Burst damage going to come through. Levi gets the kill, and the chase is on. Can they find more? Slow to pile for us. The root's going to be there as well, and yes, that means the fight is 2 for 1 in favor of the Marines.
But TSM still took 2 turrets down, so the overall trade is still beneficial to TSM for finding the time to think here. This is not a goal, that is real Optimus.
Nice for the redemption, very smart by BioFresh, make sure he stays alive in the duel, not even a problem. And now, the flash, the chase down, another kill, Knight come through, Hanser steals it away, scumbag. BioFresh could have had his fourth, but the mid lane just fell. Turret's going to be going down to trade for Marines.
Yeah, and TSM is controlling Optimus in this game, giving them a lot of edges. Bjergsen one-shots him.
Polo's out, Slay, the gameplay is there, he hit R, there's nothing to do about it because he didn't find any waves. It's interesting, as you mentioned, it's the TSM, okay, looking for the fight on Optimus, can't quite kill him, now it's Levi looking for the battle against Hanser, the drop. The drop works for TSM, they paid off the map. It's a 6v5, and Hanser now with the Wild Growth finds his second kill. Levi's dead, Stark's up next, he flashes, but he's got nowhere to go. Looks for a blast cone, they're gonna stun him up, he still gets away with it. Hanser probably should have jumped for that one, can't quite get it yet. There's still gonna be more damage coming through from Turtle, the anchor toss, the snipe. Doesn't punch through the shield, 2 for 0 so far TSM, and now it's time for Baron.
Yeah, no smite, no Optimus. That is the encapsulation of why TSM like playing around top side. If Hanser can pull off plays like that.
Yeah, the idea is right. You see them go for Dragon, you are behind.
Oh,
Wanna fight back?
okay.
Doesn't hit Dasher.
Yeah.
It
Fun
doesn't?
fact, meanwhile, Optimus gets game played on by Bjergsen.
And one more attack is going to do it. Q takes him down. Thank you, Jack, for the play-by-play. I apologize for nerding out about redemption. Rocket's on. Here comes the refight, but of course the mid lane is already dead. Means it's easy for TSM to win this. Stark is tanky, but he is still very much alone. Looks like a little mini Nautilus in this one running away. This zoom out makes it look like that, and they're killing everybody.
This game just fell
out there, isn't it? Doesn't really do that so much. And I'm backwards. Either way, TSM looking to close the game out. 30 minutes in. Revenge on the Gigabyte Marines. The best of 7 will go the way of TSM. The head-to-head in the group stage will tie at 1-1. TSM moves up to 3rd place at 3 and 4. Momentarily, at least, Redemption to heal up the TSM health bars. And here comes the Force for the Nexus, doing it better than G2 could. Nexus falls down. TSM gets the win.
And that's a huge relief for TSM in this tournament. If they want to make it into top 4, they had to win this game against the Gigabyte Marines. And the better thing for them is they played through topside, they drafted some of their signature champions, and they made it work on the international stage.
Yeah, we kept talking about it. Don't give the Marines their comfort picks. But what about TSM? They got every single champion they are at least known for playing, or the style. We saw an aggressive Hanser on a carry. We saw Svenskeren having the ability to influence the lane. It all started off very poorly though, but that flash from Levi was honestly game influencing in the early game.
Yeah. Time you have double assassins on a team like this, so much depends on the early game, and it's also
With the ward being placed, Optimus though on this Zed, we talked about him just before. He's a man to look at, because last game on the block, he played horribly, didn't do anything. Now he's under pressure, and he's going in though.
The ultimate dodges out the last 2 balls of that, but it's not going to be enough. Perks throws down the damage, and Trick is there.
Dragon Trick may try to steal, but I don't think he can.
Oh, over the wall. Optimus is going to go into Trick now. There's the other exhaust they have. 2 in the game to keep the team alive. And now Optimus is in a bad spot. Still gets the Q off his shadow, and they are able to take down Archie. A 1-for-1 so far, as Optimus is the next to hit the ground. No, yes, it is. Stark now trying to get himself back over the wall. Forces the flash. You survey the jungle and make sure mid lane's still going to be clear. Optimus, they need to get him going. Now the ultimate, here comes Levi as well. Optimus makes it out of this one. They have dropped Perks, and Trick is forced to walk towards the turret as Gigabyte Marines activate.
Yeah, a lot of players do like to just sit on Seekers, but they're diving on Perks again.
Yomu's hits the Perks. Deathmark should do some damage, but obviously not going to take him down just yet. They want to try to get in. Optimus is forced to flash. Perks does go down to the bottom to Slay, and now it's Optimus is low with Archie and Levi. They are trying to limp out of this. Here comes Stark, the heroic entrance. Will he continue the fight? Is here Slay. The double kill for him. Levi alive, hops over the wall, and Expect is now trying to make it work for the team. Levi squeaks out of this. The volley possible here for Gigabyte Marines. They call in Stark as the ultimate is down. Optimus almost the same. He gets one more hit, and that's going to be a kill for Trick. They turn onto Stark, but that's a lot of HP in their face. Levi could be the next target.
Behind the turret,
force
though.
Flash forward, alt Archie.
And it's going to go for the fight onto Stark now. They're going to have to be careful how much damage they try to put onto him. Now Expect's going to go down. The focus isn't there for G2, and it could be turned around. Levi now around the side of Mithy and Perks, and they are on the run. Like favor of G2. Slay getting a little crazy now, and this is not what they want. He gets over the dragon. One left hit. Oh, Mithy does pick it up. Levi tries to get in to pick up Trick's HP, though, and it is just such a scatter fight each time.
And suddenly Gigabyte Marines just found openings to fight. They're finding another one.
Whoa, deleted. Trick gets himself back on the map without the HP that he needed. Arrow comes through, allows Mithy to get out here, but it is going to still be a hit. The taunt onto Perks. Stark is gigantic, and he's delivering the kills on a silver platter for his team. Now onto Sven. These are going to be the hits from Archie and the rest of the team. But Stark finish it off, but Expect on the back line. Also being the big man. Double kill for him. They may be able to turn this one around. Levi looking for one last shot. Hops on to Sven. They're going to have to back up.
That is so huge for a potential fight.
Yeah, it really is. Not only just because of the Zed, but because of the Ziggs ultimate, which is very easy. Oh my god. He
Archie just died.
Archie.
All right.
They try to take back some of the map. Optimus looking for an
Youmuu's run. Oh, he actually doesn't take the first bit of damage. Decides to wait a second. Pulls back to his shadow. Should be okay. They come up with the kill. Very nicely done on the pop from Optimus and the play from Slay. Now they're on to Stark. He should be able to get himself out. Redemption gives him a nice heal, and Levi is right on the be able to get Baron 29 minutes in, uncontested due to their map control. Gigabyte Marines secure Baron.
It's a good setup. The threat they have constantly just forcing a fight means
a little bit of help back towards the top side of the turrets. Top lane not pushing too fast. Flashes in. Optimus in a very scary spot here to start things off with the exhaust down. Draws a lot of abilities towards himself, though, so the team can try to get in safely. Archie goes down, but you've already lost Trick and Sven on the side of G2. Expect trying to pull back in on this one. The turret's down, and he's going to have to turn for home base as Gigabyte Marines open up G2.
This fishy guy just standing there.
Really does. Expect going way too far forward. He may just go down here.
That's one of those oopsies. I didn't want it to hit hooks. That's going to be Optimus going down to the other side of the fight, though. Archie in a bad spot. Dodges the end of the line, gets a blast cone out. Team will be Redemption. And they look for a different fight. Expect on the front line. Also gets a redemption from Mithy. Sven holding off his damage quite a while. Trick and Sven not deciding what they want to do, but now the power three are together. There's a double kill for Perks. This is the turnaround they were looking for. Stark in the eyes of G2, and they're going to wipe the team out with Baron spawning.
G2 is going to go straight for Baron. They get the ace, and Mithy flashing over the wall to land the exhaust on Levi, so he could not take
for such a long time, and then in the very end, they would lose fight, and suddenly they would lose Baron, they would fall behind, and we had a dead even game. The same thing is happening right now. Gigabyte Marines completely outplay G2 for 20 minutes.
They're going to go grasping roots. They're going to get pushed back, though.
TP behind them, Riv.
This is going to be Stark. Stark's in play now, waiting for him to come up. How much damage does the team take before he can get there, though? Heroic entrance puts him up, and it gives the team enough time to see him and his engage. Counts 3. Perks is out of the taunt, and they head back for Optimus, but they haven't been able to take down more than Archie, as Trick has also fallen. A little bit of a mismatch in damage on both sides. Optimus still on the back line, low. 300 HP between both Optimus and Slay. 600 altogether, I should say. And they are starting to back up to Trick. If they can hold them out here, get a little bit more time to push up these waves and stop G2's back to get the buy off of everything.
Oh, he's going.
They have just had. Mega Inferno Bomb is going to drop Perks. A huge amount of damage. Mithy could be next, but it is Sven. Then Mithy. Now Expect this. They have overstayed their welcome in Gigabyte's base.
And they're going to push top. They could actually get double inhibitor here, if not even. I mean, they don't have the wave mid to
20 seconds across the board.
They got six.
At 18, having Slay up right now is huge. Heroic entrance to put the nail in the coffin as they look for the second Nexus turret. 40 minutes in, Gigabyte Marines turn on the afterburners and take down G2.
And G2, they got overconfident. They stay around too long. Levi slowing them down on the Cossacks, poking them, and then the Ziggs ultimate coming in. They punished G2 so hard when G2 looked like they had finally taken control of the game.
That's always the problem when you fall so far down that when you try and make that comeback, your base is still so open. Like one mistake, one bad fight, you lose that fight, and then suddenly your Nexus is gone. They overstayed, as you guys said. They got punished. Ziggs was in the game. He could just take down the structure super easy. Gigabyte Marines deserve to win this game 100%. because they outplayed G2 for basically 15 minutes and forward.
And I think G2 had a very strong first 15 minutes, but it felt like
Pushing in and then roaming with something like the Weave as well is an availability. Gigabyte Marines do have access to Syndra as a last pick, so can potentially just try to delete.
He's trying to do a steal. He's going to see that it is not to be, and that's going to slow down his jungle path a lot. Not to mention,
So much damage. Last shot coming in. MSI ignited there. First blood again for Gigabyte Marines.
Didn't skill misclick, but really big mistake from Gigabyte Marines.
There's playable tricks of a 957. Going to run them off this turret and try and get some CS. Still hurts though.
Watch
W's
Ivern.
going to land.
Ivern's here.
Big wraparound, but actually Optimus is up here as well. There's Talia. Shot not going to miss, but Archie takes that 957 and Slade trying to get out from under the turret.
The pace that Gigabyte Marines are forcing.
Big curveball the first 4 to 5 minutes, but now bot lane in a great spot.
Condi here actually in top lane. Good. Ulti and bat flash from Stark. Condi looking in there. Talia's roamed up as well. 957, a well-earned kill.
Yeah, and that was the experience advantage paying off.
That Condi will be there at the right time. Speaking of ult, though.
Yeah, Talia.
They have Talia.
Already onto Stark. Damage is huge from the Fizz, and there's Sheer to try and finish up the kill. 957 gets credit once more. Now Levi falls to blind. Optimus is here. Looking for 957, but it's not quite enough damage. Levi though with the collateral damage. He's going to finish it off, and Archie's here as well because why not Ben also running up for the team, and now Mystic. Troy stays safe. Good combo started there by Gigabyte. Trying to get the GW snap. Slow land again. There's the root. Optimus flashes out of the way, but Essenhol's going to continue. Damage is good. Sheer flashes over, and there's the shot. Ben actually. Credit for the kills. Now Stark going to try and turn it back around. Flash taunt, finds through, but Condi now knocked up with a Justice, but damage still there, but Condi has so many shields, and 957 going to come in and try and win this handily. OWE finds Slay with the fish. Levi though still fighting on the other side. Gigabyte Marines a little too low. Slay still fighting up, but she actually died in the taunt Stark. He's going to go down on the other side as Mystic gets credit for those kills. Huge double empowered. Oh! Mystic over the wall. Look at her, just clean it all up. Q's not going to find Levi though, and Slay now going to try and snipe one down. 957 takes a couple hits, gets out of the way. Good little trickster and Ben WE. They are coming with this kind of combo protection. There's Mystic. Got caught up by Levi. Condi flash shields to try and protect him, but Ben caught out as well. Galeotti coming in, and Levi back over the wall with a quick shot, but Archie already so low. Mystic snipes him barely with an auto attack, and now 957 drops to the back and takes down Optimus. Daisy so troublesome for the rest of the team. I mean, Levi and Stark is busy fighting him, and now Shear's going to try and pick one up. Sharp again going to miss, but the damage is there. 957 dives back in. Stark just as punches out for the dash. Still got to be careful. Slay with a good amount.
Around it, and that's why Gigabyte Marines have to make low percentage plays just to make things happen.
Team W want to go into Talia.
A little risky, perhaps. Levi already started. Archie going to get trapped in, but Stark's here as well. 957. Polymorph taking a little too much damage. Great double taunt for Stark to continue the CC chain. W there snares up 957, but missing just too much. Takes out Levi. Taro not going to last too much longer, but Slay keeping them out.
Slay so clutch. Team WE slowed down the game, took the tools away, and they're reaping the reward.
Oh, great little shot there. Slay getting low, has to flash. Hiroko just burst straight in front of it as well, but Turret does go down 957. Looking for something here. Already used the fence. He's diving into the backline. Stuck dead there as he can't quite get out from the rest of the team. Gigabyte Marines in full retreat once more. Optimus again getting shoved in. Does have his flash. Good stun there into 957. Is going to keep things a little better, but Daisy's out. Siege going to keep going.
Waiting for the minion wave before they attempt to break the base at 29 minutes. Answering redemption.
Beautiful seismic shove there from Shie to get that fight started, and they cut off Levi temporarily.
Daisy's in. MSI going to move forward, jump in onto a carry. Optimus going to get polymorph, but he's going to dive into the backline. Shie takes out Slay with a shove, and 957 still living for a little while. So many shields, missing unstoppable. Takes one down. That's an ace for WE.
Frontline Caitlyn is enough to end the game, you'd have to imagine, for Team WE. 957's tankiness bought the time, and the skill shot accuracy from Shie won the game.
And Team WE just continues to scale up as this tournament progresses. They are destroying the Marines, and this will be a 30-minute win.
The Elder Dragon team's getting stronger and stronger. 35 minutes not needed this time. Make it about 30 as WE destroy the Nexus turret. Mystic far forward, shooting the open Nexus. WE clinch second and take down the Gigabyte Marines.
Amusing thing about that reference, the Elder Dragon team, that was the scouting report on them in China. It's not necessarily been the scouting report on them over at this tournament. They've been much more controlled in the early game. Certainly one of the better early game teams, and so frequently they are getting these wins pre-35 minutes.
The vast majority of their games have been fast, and the big worry for this team and for fans of this team coming in was the fact that their early game would be weak, and they have completely devoted themselves to playing faster, figuring out how to end the game, and this a very
strong loss and a 17 KDA. What do you think of it into this LeBlanc? And now we see the Gigabyte Marines team composition come together. Hey, good indeed. That will buy some time. Swordart's the target. He's holding onto his flash. Gets caught down by the Frozen 2. The damage comes out. He manages to wild go to stay alive. Here comes Maple, who teleported in. The Marines give up first blood. They give up second blood. They're not done yet. Slay has flashed in.
No one is dying!
Yep, shot knocks him into the air. That's 3 for the Element. That's 3.
That could be an ace!
Flash Wolves. That's a triple kill for Betty and the ace after a quadra to close it out.
In a 4 versus 1,000 gold lead for Flash Wolves at 11 minutes.
Oh, it's going to extend as Sword Art and Maple run down Optimus. That 4,000 gold lead, 1,000 of it is in for Slate. Fires out the chains of corruption. Betty still has flash available. Steps out of the Ash Arrow. Archie's able to flash to safety. Wild Growth keeps Betty alive even longer. Finally goes down to an ice shot by Optimus. End of the line comes out. Optimus is going to use that protobell forward before he gets the kill.
They're still coming! Maple heading down mid lane, Stark heading him off in the river. Will they be able to cover the escape?
Well, Stark's trying to use that passive to block up a flash forward from Maple. Gets some damage down before backing out. The Glacial Pop takes Optimus to safety for now. The winds of war are flying across the Marines, and Sword Art is on a killing spree. Now Stark is locked down by the chain. Sword Art and Maple continue trading.
One of the champions that he likes to be on. Meanwhile, down bottom, they're still going pretty hard.
And Stark really is the target here, but Archie's a much juicier target. Collateral damage chunks him down as well. Sword Art, Maple gonna get support from MMD. Will he get a free 15 kill? Stark gets the Justice Punch to the face. It's Archie down, MMD secures it, and Casa gets the second.
Gigabyte Marines are trying something mid lane, but Betty...
Let's see how they handle this. Slay gets chunked down by Maple, who, by the way, has 9 stacks on that Dark Seal. He's gonna get rooted in place, locked down by the 2.
Did you miss count, Trevor?
Damn it! Cast a curse. Vision. Flash Wolves knew about it. They were anticipating it.
Ah, the kill counter!
It actually gets caught down. They don't anticipate the damage. Finally goes down. Levi's able to flash away to stay alive, but Slay way on the front line. He overflashed, that's for
MMD!
MMD has arrived, flashed in. Levi still alive until Maple takes him down. That's a double kill. Stark's now running for his life. Winds of War buying some time. Can he flash the wall? He made it. Maple's in trouble, but he's going to keep chasing Archie. Archie's able to get under the tower and survive. It's Betty with his 5th of the game.
Oh, Optimus. Sick. Optimus is trying to disengage with his E.
Yeah, but you can't outrun the mine once it's locked on. Heroic entrance comes down for Stark. It buys enough time for the Hourglass. Archie on the back end. He's already killed. That's the first one Sword Art has missed. Now Optimus is running for his life.
Stacks!
Slay gets a kill onto Maple as he loses the stacks and disappoints Deficio.
Oh, it is sad.
Very barren for them to start it.
You don't. Maple gets locked down by the Ring of Frost. Wild Growth buys a few extra seconds. Still not dead. Justice Punch still doesn't kill him. On the back end, MMD's buying time. Somehow, Sword Art gets shut down. That's a big gold boon for the Marines. MMD continues to be a nuisance as the idol of Durant keeps Stark alive. Here comes Optimus. Does not click the Glacial Frost. Betty's untouched as Maple has been able to rejoin the fight.
Yeah, I don't think Maple...
Line, Tidal Wave will split up the Flash Wolves, but they continue to push forward. Chain of Corruption has also been fired. Stark on the back end is caught out by that Dread. Flash forward from Optimus, jumps onto Betty. Betty gets a Wild Growth. It's a fight on 2 fronts, but it's ended. Slay is still running for his life as Stark is sitting on the front line. 5 Flash Wolves are hungry for blood, and the pack aces the Marines.
Yeah, again, we can see how Gigabyte Marines wants to play their comp. Get in the...
MMD's going to tank up a few shots. The Titan's Wrath shield blocking it up a lot.
Get in there, Archie!
Here comes Archie, 0, 5, and 5. Already been tagged by that Shatter Orb. Is this the game? Flash Wolves, Nexus turrets are down. They're focusing the Nexus turret, and they've booked a date. A rematch with TSM for a shot at the playoffs.
31 minutes. Felt like the game was over in 10 minutes after Gigabyte Marines opted into those fights in the bot lane. They completely backfired, both of them. Down 6-7k gold before the game even started.
Optimus on your screen a moment ago, looking shell-shocked as Archie is the first to greet the Flash Wolves and congratulate them. The Gigabyte Marines are eliminated from MSI 2017.
but what an impact they have had at this tournament. Keeping all of the first place